Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. I hope that you're maintaining pretty well. If not, that's fine. Okay, so for you, it looks like you could either be involved in a situation that feels to be really equal, like where you give, you get. What you give, you get. That kind of dynamic, which is awesome. Either that or that's what you're trying to manifest for yourself. Okay. What I'm getting is like you're either around these sort of people. It could be multiple people in your life who you're really appreciating for what they give to you in your relationship and what you can give to them in return. Like this really kind of equal exchange. So this doesn't necessarily have to be about a romantic situation. With Seven of Wands here, this can usually mean that there are other people involved in this. So it could be several people in your life, like I said, who you're appreciating this kind of equal give and take dynamic. Okay, so we have Knight of Swords and the Lovers. You could be realizing some kind of truth about a love situation, either that or someone is going to come towards you with the truth about wanting to be your lover. They want to be your lover, and they could communicate with you in a very like clear-cut, honest way, since this is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is also someone who's usually fairly impulsive. That's a pretty quick like thing. Okay, so the person that you're dealing with romantically, this is either, okay, so if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone currently, then this person has something to tell you. Your partner has something to tell you that is honest, and I think they're not really sure how you would take it. Like, you see how this person is like trying to say it, but they're like, I don't know like how this person's gonna take that. So it looks like for your person we have Five of Cups. This person is feeling regretful. They may have had too much on their plate at some point, so they're like, oh geez, like maybe I didn't give enough to my Aquarius, so they're feeling regretful about this. It could also be, geez, okay, so this card is like finding balance, but I also get a lot of shame with this card here. It's like someone's really trying to juggle, but they aren't sure of themselves. They aren't sure where to put their energy or how to present themselves in a genuine way sometimes, like with all these masks around this person. So, this person is feeling regretful of possibly juggling you and another person as well. Oh, the bottom of the deck is Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy. So, okay, let's see what else. If you have any particular questions about this situation or your life in general, you can ask it in your head, because these are usually like yes, no, so we shall see. Take action, something like this as well. Knight of Swords, this kind of reminds me a lot of the Knight of Swords, like someone really wants to take action in this situation. They want to move towards a lover. Since this is a Swords energy, it could be you who wants to communicate with someone about like, hey, maybe discuss the terms of your relationship as well. Okay, so we have compromise. Could be dealing with a Gemini. And this reminds me of this Six of Wands, like an equal exchange, like okay, like it could be kind of a compromise or just an equal exchange. Because these scales are balanced. Sorry, my cat knocked into the camera, so that's why it moved. Success. So this compromise will be successful. If you take action towards trying to make a compromise in a situation, trying to balance the scales in a situation, then it will be successful. If you believe. Okay, so it will be successful if you believe. I'm going to get some of these. Yeah, so honestly, it looks like if you are with this person or if you aren't with this person, regardless, this person is kind of like in a state of remorse, in a state of feeling like they lost something or lack something. It's like someone's kind of not sure that they made the right choice, perhaps, as well, of where to put their energy. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. And I love to see that. I think, okay, this could be a lot of people who are admiring you as well, and like what you bring to the table in your relationships or even in a business sense. Like, you have a lot to bring to the table, and people around you know this at this point. So it could be that some people are really observing you and observing what you have to offer. And you're looking for people who can offer at least somewhat equal in some sense to what you can, because you do have a lot to offer people. Okay, so we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you could have left a situation because there was too many red flags from this person, and you're like, okay, like, no more. That's what it looks like. Could have been that this person, like, if someone's like not really fully like being honest with you, if it seems like they're hiding something with 2 of coins, this is someone who's trying to find balance, but they're still juggling like a lot of things. So this could have been what the red flag was, or you saw all these red flags and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go find someone who will, or I'm gonna go find people instead, or be around people instead who aren't juggling a bunch of other things and have time for me, or is willing to give me their time and energy or whatever. So you could have had to leave because of that for some Aquarians. We also have engagement. So this could be a new person that's coming in and is going to tell you the truth, that they like want to be together with you. Either that, or with the Lovers card here, this really is like probably about some kind of commitment. It could be a soul connection as well. But there is someone who really wants to make things official with you, and this could be what they want to say, but they're like, will they want to? I don't know. That's why that's what I was getting with this card, is that they're like unsure of how your reaction will be to when they say this to you. So if you're really looking, if you're really trying, or like you really want to be in a relationship with someone, or if you already are in a relationship with someone, since this is over success, it looks like this will happen for you, or you will stay with this person, like your relationship will be successful. We also have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I think what this is saying over the if you believe card, if you believe that you can find someone who will be reciprocal in a relationship with you, who will treat you the way that you want to be, that you won't have to leave because of these red flags. If you believe that, and you truly believe that, you will manifest that for yourself, is what I think this is saying. Or you will find that if you don't stay in situations that don't make you happy, you know? We also have confidence. Okay, so you could be really feeling a boost of confidence because, like I said, people may be complimenting you. They want to compliment you. Looks like there's a lot of admirers of Aquarius. We also have compassion. Okay, so you could be finding some compassion for a certain situation, for certain individuals, or being compassionate, being in touch with your emotions, and being emotionally intelligent could be something that really provides you with a sense of confidence, like a true inner confidence of, you know, I really do my best to be compassionate for myself and others. That gives you a sense of confidence. Okay, we also have commitment over engagement. So definitely someone really wants to commit to Aquarians. It could be that you're really looking for this right now, or really wanting this at this point. But it does kind of seem like this is from someone else. You might just be focusing on like your confidence on what you can bring to the table, looking for people who can bring equal amounts, like I said. Okay, and then we also have finding. So what I'm getting for this could be a few different things. You are going to find someone who makes you very happy. And like it says, like, if you believe you will find this, you will find this, because you're looking for it. You're looking for the right things in someone who you want this passion returned, you know, and this compassion returned. And this still would pay attention to the red flags. So you could be like, okay, I'm going to look for someone compassionate, understanding, in the same way that I am. Because Aquarians are usually like that. You're the humanitarians, you know, so, You may be meeting someone soon with this finding and commitment here. Just saying. Or coming together with someone. If you are already with someone, though, you will find a lot of happiness in the current situation that you're in, the current relationship that you're in. If it felt like for a while, like you're like, maybe it wasn't going too well. It looks like the dynamic changed so that things are really equal at this point. And this is what you want, so it's perfect. So, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And I think this is really what you're doing here. You're really getting in touch with your own inner happiness, and you know how to ignite that whenever you want, but I think it's something that you're really focusing on at this point, and this is helping you to feel more confident as well. You could also just be really appreciating your confidence in certain situations. So we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And compassion can be something that is very healing, to stay in a place of being in touch with your emotions, what negatively affects your emotions, what people negatively affect your emotions, and also just having compassion for other people or for a situation that didn't go well. This is very healing to stay in this place, and I think that this is something you're really getting in touch with. I think it causes a lot more, like, resilience is the thing. Like, it's much easier to heal if you're coming from a place of compassion and understanding and kind of seeing things a little bit objectively, but still with emotional intelligence, if that makes sense. This really helps your emotional resilience and, like, to help you get through things more easily. So we have embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. So there's someone that you're really going to come together with, and it looks like this is going to be like a long-term commitment. You'll find a lot of happiness in this relationship. Not that you don't already, because like I said, Aquarians are getting in touch with their own inner happiness, but just saying like in the relationship, it's very blissful and peaceful. Like that kind of happiness of like there doesn't have to be all of this conflict and chaos all the time. It's not going to be perfect, but you know, just like being content really with things. We also have romance. Someone is really wanting to be with you. I feel this very strongly. I'm not sure if you want this person, but it looks like you do because we have commitment. So you're going to find a romantic partner fairly soon if you're not already in a relationship. And if you already are in a relationship, you're going to find new ways to be romantic and to enjoy like quality time with your partner. Like you will, like your relationship dynamic will really grow. That's what it looks like. To be beneficial to both of you. Wow, this is a great reading, but it's interesting because it's like, well, if you're with someone or if you're not with someone, if you want a specific person, maybe this regret, this Five of Cups, is what's going to cause this person to change their actions. However, I'm not saying that you have to wait on anyone, but we also have negotiation. So it looks like there's something here, like Six of Coins, you know, this person says, you know, here's my product, and the other person says, this is how much I will give you for that. It's an exchange, an equal exchange. So there's something here about really balancing the scales, negotiating certain terms of a relationship. Maybe it's like a business thing or a legal thing, some kind of negotiation. It could also have been that you traded the person with the red flags, you traded the person that you had to leave for someone new, like a negotiation with like the universe and yourself. Like, I will trade this space in my life for something that will be more beneficial to me and more healthy for me. Criticism. So this is over healing. So someone could have been really highly critical of you. Like they were just looking for flaws, trying to get you. Strange. And this could be what you're healing from, because this is over healing. Because that's pretty hurtful, you know? We also have Assertion. This kind of reminds me of this Knight of Swords here. Like, someone is really going to come straight forward. This person seems like they're someone who's a direct communicator. Like, they don't beat around the bush. They're not, like, being passive-aggressive. They're like, here are my terms for a relationship. And like I said, if you're already with someone, they may be saying like, okay, you know, it's not cool with me when you do this. I'd rather things be more this way. Something like this, like a negotiation with an existing partner or just someone in your life in general. Like, someone has to be like, okay, you know, I'm not cool with that. I don't want to do this anymore, something like that. But this actually, if this other person is committed, then when you say this to them, or when they say this to you, if you're committed to them, then it's like, okay, if that's your terms, it's your terms, as long as it's not like harmful terms. Okay, so we have riches, and this is over romance. So you could be meeting someone, like a romantic partner, at your job, or at some kind of like, in some kind of context of money. Interesting. However, I think it's like you're really bringing in this bountiful energy for yourself. Like this abundance of positive energy and blissful times. You're really bringing this in for yourself by giving this to other people. If you like extend happiness to people, if you extend lovingness to people, it's not always well received, but you're more likely to receive that back in your relationships, and the right people will return that to you, you know? Makes sense to me. So we have turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love. I definitely get that Aquarians are really being, like, really appreciating themselves, and other people are appreciating you as well. So that's kind of going into alignment of, like, you're feeling good about yourself, and then someone compliments you, like, randomly, and you're like, wow. Just add that to my ego, I guess. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So with the commitment card here, you may be reassembling an existing relationship in your life. And this doesn't have to be romantic, this can be anything, but you may be attempting to kind of even the scales in a relationship, but that takes the other person's commitment to the relationship as well, if that makes sense. And if someone wants to kind of balance the scales with you, that would also take your commitment to the relationship. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And I think this is really a big theme here of you just appreciating yourself, appreciating the things that you have in your life, and knowing that you deserve wonderful things. You deserve a loving, wonderful relationship that is more blissful than it is miserable. A lot of people get stuck in miserable relationships. It happens. But you know that you deserve a wonderful relationship, a healthy relationship, as healthy as it can be. So we have like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Exactly what I was saying. Like, if you are giving this loving energy to people, if you are helpful to people, this is likely to be returned to you in your relationships. You can't give nothing and expect a bunch in return. So I think Aquarians are generally givers. Not that you overextend yourself, because usually if you're giving, you have room to give. But this is being appreciated, and this is why things are so equal for you at this point, because you are a giving person. So you are able to receive back. I feel like I want more clarification on this because it seems like this is like completely separate, but I don't really know how this ties in. Like, this person's regretful, they were juggling, they were probably trying to find balance in something, but they were confused on how to do that. Could have been a little bit fake. Definitely discussing with someone what is acceptable to you and getting rid of the people whose behavior is not acceptable to you. So if you call something out, someone refuses to change, it's like, especially, it's not like you're calling something out about this person that has nothing to do with you. You're calling something out about this person that is directly harmful to you. So if they aren't willing to change that, it's like, that's on them, you know? But I don't know, it's like, it's hard to expect people to change. So you could just be finding this appreciation and love for yourself right now. Okay, so this person may have... This may have been someone who kind of gave you a cold shoulder. Perhaps now they're regretting it because they were trying to focus on other things in their life. They were trying to manifest things. And you're like, okay, well, this doesn't feel equal, so you were out. With the retreat card here. You had to leave. You could also just be trying to, like, get away from certain things. Not necessarily running, but just, you know, finding a place where you feel... Finding a place in your life, not necessarily physically, but just like a mental space and emotional space where you feel self-sufficient and self-reliant. Like, really focusing on your independence here. And Aquarians are usually very dependent. Oh, we have love. This card was just like randomly over there. Definitely a lot of love exchange, especially with the Lovers card and like 6 of Coins. You're finding a lot of love for yourself and for the people around you. Okay, so this is messages from your person right now. Oh, I was hurt by someone before you. I want to have children with you. Maybe that's why they're regretting it, because you're like, dang, Aquarius would have been a great parent if you do want children. I want to buy you flowers. Definitely a lot of admiration for you. 100%. Like, from a lot of different people. And it could be people that you don't even know are appreciating and admiring you, but in their head, they're thinking like, wow, Aquarius is so cool. I'm struggling right now. I'm focusing on money right now, which makes sense with the 2 of Coins and the Magician. I'm trying to find peace. Yeah, like I said, like someone was trying to find balance, but they didn't know how to do it, and I think it could have affected your relationship in some sense. I dropped a... Is it too late? That's what this person is wondering. You may have a return of someone from your past, or you may renegotiate the terms of someone who the relationship was very different in the past, but you tell them, I want something equal. Or they say, I'm ready to give you something equal. Because the person has to offer that. You can't... If you have to ask, there's really no point in some sense, you know? Definitely new romance coming in for you or someone. Someone like is very wanting to commit to you because they love you. They want to be in your future. They really want to like be intertwined with you. It's kind of cute. I'm not sure if you like them though. Thank you, Aquarius. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. I hope that you're safe and that your family is safe and healthy. If you enjoyed this, please like this video. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe if you did want to subscribe. Don't forget. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, please email me. The email for that is in the description. Also, if you'd like to tip me, the PayPal link for that is in the description as well. Thank you.